So it's time for another Legion update and what I got going on within my Legion. So I've gotten a whole lot done in the last week or so. So things I'll start with. So wallet number 1 is still the same. Wallet number 2 is my advanced or better heroes. So now I finally got all my, not advanced or better, rare or better. So I did finally get all my rare or better heroes over here. So if you look here, common and uncommons, I got 0. And then I got my total here. And come on, let's go. We got a total of 879 heroes that are rare or better. So if you look at that, I didn't mean to hit that, so let's get that back over to rare. So if you look at it, 685 of them heroes are rare. And then, why did I go that far? So legendaries, I have, come on, I got 150 legendaries. That's pretty good, I think. Mythics, I have a total of 44 mythics. So as you see, I have a good amount of heroes in this wallet, being a total of, what was it, 860 something? 879 heroes over here. That's borderlining on too many heroes. So I'm going to start weeding some of them out and moving them into other wallets. So that's wallet number 2. So wallet number 3, which I never logged into, but it's better to look over here anyways. Oh, I'm already on that one. So if you go over to my Legion sheet, and y'all should have access to this, this is my wallet number 3 right here. So remember, I was tracking to see if it was going to be profitable or not. Okay, so let's first talk about my hero content in this wallet. So this is what I have over here. I got 286 fishers, 420 foragers, 76 gardeners, and 15 miners. I still got to get these straightened out. I got too many fishers and foragers over here. I got to get my miners and gardeners balanced out. So what I'm going to start doing over this next month is I'm going to start moving all the fishers and foragers that are not ranked 100 or better. So I'm not sure if you remember how I rank them, but if we go over here to Quester, I'll show you again real quick. So if you go to Quester, you go to the little expert thing, you go down here, so 100 or better. That's going to be your Dragoons, Spellbows, Dread Knights for fishing, and then so on if you go all the way down. In wallet number 3 and wallet number 4, I want just profession questers that are efficient. So that's what I'm going to be working on this month, is getting that straightened out. See how I zeroed everything out? So January is over. So I ended up in January making 147 Joule, which at the time of posting this was worth $28.51. So that's what I took, 47 Joule and $28 or and $8.60 out. Well, 47 Joule worth $8.60 out. So is what I'm going to do in this wallet. I'm going to leave 200 Joule in here. And the reason I want to leave 200 Joule in here and 100 crystal also is because I don't want to have to come into this wallet every day and sell stuff to make sure I keep up with gas. So next month, I'm hoping to move that up to 300 Joule or maybe 250 Joule. Not really sure how we're going to work that yet, but I want to get it up there. So with that said, I want to make this wallet a lot more self-sufficient. So I only want to have to come in here maybe once a week and get my totals, and all that will report up here and over here. and then we will see next month how profitable we are. And remember, guys, you have access to this. The links are in the description, so you can watch this as I update it. So if I don't come in here and do a video update on YouTube, you can still track this through there. Same thing with all the wallets. And all this stuff will be changing as I change it within my wallets. So this test and wallet number 7 are the only ones I ran for January. So I do have wallet number 4 set up finally. And that's set to start tracking in February. So, oops, that should be 0. Anyway, so now I have the heroes over here. I haven't traced them over to here yet. I haven't linked that up yet. So once that's all linked, I should get that done in the next couple days. And then I'll start selling everything off once a week, at least once a week. And then we can see where we end up in February. So now this is all common and uncommon heroes with pets. Now, not all of them have pets. I'm still working on getting them pets added. So one thing to keep in mind with wallet number 3 and wallet number 4 is I am still going to be moving a lot of heroes in and out of those wallets. I'm going to be adding and removing pets also in wallet number 4. So that is going to cost a lot of gas. So with that said, the how much I make is not going to be equal to how much I spend in gas. So, or however you want to word that. The calculations aren't going to be right as if it was a wallet 100% left alone. So let's go back to wallet number 3, and there's something really important to talk about here. So I think most people already know I use DFK Helper. Now, DFK Helper comes with a subscription fee. So I did the math, not like it was that hard, but I have 10 wallets, and that comes out to an average of $19 a wallet. So, thing to note, I made $28.51 for 1 month. That covers that $19 a month that I pay for this wallet. Now, your subscriptions may be different. I don't know how many people out there have a 10 wallet subscription. But those are things you need to think about. If you have the same quality and the same amount of heroes in one wallet that I have, you should roughly make about the same. So I hear a lot of people asking if you can make enough money playing DFK to cover the cost of DFK Helper. That really, you really need to think of that on your own. To be fully honest with you, I don't take any money out of the game. I look at what I spend on DFK Helper as dollar cost averaging into the game. Now, I know it doesn't go directly into the game, but without having to take the money out of the game to cover the cost of DFK Helper, that leaves more money in the game, which in turn, in the end, if everything works out the way we all assume it's going to work, is going to end up making us more money. So, you need to think on that on your own if you think you can make enough money doing this to cover your cost. Now, things to keep in mind, I don't do this wallet does not play the markets at all. When it's time to sell, it just sells everything. You know, now DFK Helper has a lot of really cool features to where it finds the best place to sell things at to get you the best value and all that, but it doesn't sell it at a high and buy it at a low or none of that stuff. And then there's also, with using Helper, which saves you a lot of money, it also has that only quest when optimal. And they just upgraded all that stuff too in there, which I probably should go in and figure out how all that works. But down here at the bottom, say it's ignore, and I think that they added some new features, which I haven't added to mine yet. But, there's ways to get it to quest optimal. Crystal Vale shut off, or Serendale shut off, right? Yeah, Serendale shut off. So, with that said, yes, I think you can make enough in the game to cover your cost of DFK Helper. So, if we go into wallet 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, those are just kind of doing whatevers. I don't have nothing tracking in here. But if we want to go over to wallet number 7, that's the wallet I was doing based on buying 2 10 out of 10 heroes. Let's go in there and see how that's doing. So wallet number 7. Let's let it get all loaded up here. So, oh, looks like a hero sold. But I got $6.50 in Crystal Vale. So remember, when I started this account, I started with only $20. I bought 2 10 out of 10 heroes, and I still have $6 left, I guess you could say now. And the total heroes I have questing is 8 now. And that's 8 on this wallet, or on this wallet, on this realm. And then if we go over to Klaytn, over here I got, what is that, $3.43 worth of clay. And then what's that, like a buck worth of that? So as you see, with all my items and everything, and we can go in and look at that too. But we go into here. Did I have a hero hatch? Did we do one? No, not yet. I don't think they're ready. No, not ready yet. So over here I have 2 heroes. Now, after I sold off some heroes, I made enough money to buy 2 more heroes. Now, I did not buy 10 out of 10s. I bought 9 out of 9s. I got both these heroes for right around 100 crystal. So it was, I think total it cost me was just under 300 crystal. So it's about 160, 170 each. At the time I bought this, the only things that I found that paired up good that were 10 out of 10s was going to cost me almost 700 crystal. That's a big difference over 300 crystal. So I found it was going to be cheaper to get 2 9 out of 9s and use them for summoning. And that's the way that worked out. So if we go here, we got, oops, I already showed you those guys. An inventory, you know, we got what, 313 crystals and all this good stuff. So let's open this up, go to profile or DFK Quester, whatever you want to call it. So in DFK Quester, you can go over here to your little open your inventory thing, and you can see in here what your dollar value is. So Serendale, currently I got no inventory in Serendale. Why does I have inventory in Serendale? What's going on here? Come on. Wonder if it's glitching. So I got basically $5 worth of items that I could sell off. So if you see this, I'm really close to being right there, back up to my $20. I think I'm $15 or $16. Maybe I'll add that into the tracker and I can add what my inventory's valued at and what everything's totally valued at, minus the heroes. And that way, once doing this whole selling off all the heroes I summon, we get back up to that $20 mark, then we know that we're doing good. So, map. Let's get back over to Crystal Vale. Come on. I wonder if I toggle it over here, if it'll show me the dollar value for Serendale. No, still not showing. Crystal Vale, yeah, 176 tiers. So I think that's just showing the one. No, that might actually be showing both sides total. Anyways, I got $3, so that's $8, $9, and then what did I say the inventory was? 9. So I'm about $14, $15 worth valued at right now, and I have all them heroes. So we got 8, 9. So we got 10 heroes total. So figure those at $1 each. You know, we're easily at our $20 mark. So if we sold everything off, we could easily get our $20 plus a little back. But we're not doing that because we want to grow an entire legion on this off of starting with just $20 and see how that works out. So over the next week, I'll try and get that tracked in there to where we can see where we're actually sitting at with the tracking. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it like a P&L sheet. We'll see. I'll try and figure something out. So that's wallet number 7. Wallet number 8 and wallet number 9 really are not doing a whole lot. Wallet number 10. So I turned wallet number 10 into my main wallet. So I'm going through, and if you look at my DFK Helper, go all the way up to wallet number 1. Oh, I want to go to items. You don't care about the heroes. So items. So I got it set for all my stuff to get sent to wallet number 10. And then in wallet number 10 is where I'm going to do all my crafting, all my selling. And is what I'm working on right now is I just want to build up a good surplus of crystal. And is what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute it amongst all the wallets because I only really want to go in and have to figure out these wallets once a week as far as adding or removing funds to them. Is what I'm running into is I'm spending way too much time just moving money around and all that stuff. Thank God I don't got to do all my questing and all my leveling. And leveling, boy, that's the next topic. We got to talk about what we got going on with leveling. But I'm trying to reduce all these minimal tasks so I can focus on other things. So let's talk about leveling. So the last time we talked, I told you I was crystalling every one of my heroes with every level up. I'm hoping to get back to that. Is what I ran into is I wasn't leveling none of my heroes for over a month. So all my heroes did not level for a month. I have over 6,000 heroes. So if you think about that, 6,000 heroes means I needed 6,000 crystals. That got expensive really quick. On top of just the crystals, I also needed all the Shavas runes. I think I've probably bought, I don't know, 7,000, 8,000 Shavas runes in the last couple of days. It's crazy how many Shavas runes are needed. But now that everything's starting to equal out, the Shavas runes should be okay. The only difference as far as the crystals go, though, I have wallet number. Oh, I'm like, why is that like that? That don't look right. Sun don't look right there. So, 2 is still getting crystals. All my mythics, see all the ones in purple, those are all my mythics. Those are getting regular crystals all the way from level 1 to level 20. See how I got them all set to true? They are not being held back to level 10. So all my legendaries is what I'm doing with those is from level 1 to level 9, they're getting lessers. And then once they hit level 9, I'll get the little warning over here. It'll tell me, warning, warning. Then I'll switch it to true and I'll switch it to a regular crystal. And that's all my legendaries. And the goal is to not slow them down, just to work to get them up to 20 as quick as possible. All my rares From level 1 to level 20 are getting lesser crystals. So as you see there, I am not slowing them down either. I am letting them go all the way to level 20. Now we'll see how much these Moshka runes end up costing me. I think I should be pretty good because all my other wallets are stopping their leveling at level 10. There's no need for them to go past level 10. So with that said, all the Moshka runes that they're farming are getting sent to wallet number 2. Now, I also have it set to where if you go to items, item 10 items, I got it set in here to buy 10 Moshka runes a day until I reach 100. Once I reach 100, I'll have 100 in backup in case I run low on Moshka runes. So, you know, depending on when you look at the market, they could be anywhere from $1 to $2. So that could be $200 worth of Moshka runes. That's just about the where I can afford my wallet to sit holding on Moshka runes. So we'll see how that plays out, but I want that 100 in backup just in case I'm not farming enough, because I don't want it to end up being an emergency situation where I need to get Moshka runes. I also have in here to where it's buying me crystals. Why do I got it set for so many swiftness crystals? That's funny. Let's get that fixed. Oh, that's sell. Apparently I wanted to keep 10,000 swiftness crystals. But anyways, oh, here's the buys. So I got it buying me crystals also just so I can make sure I keep a surplus of them. So that way, if wallet number 2 needs them, I have them. And then wallet number 9, not doing anything, just sending everything over to wallet number 10. Wallet number 8, I got it just sending everything. Same thing with 7. Or no, 7's not doing nothing. That should be turned off. 6, same thing. 5, same thing. 4 and 3 should have nothing. Oh yeah, it's just selling everything. That's right. Because I need to sell everything. So is what I actually do with this is I just got it set to not sell. And then what I'm going to do is once a week, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to turn the auto sell on and then just go ahead and do a force auto sell. And that way it'll clear everything out. What I'm trying to do is limit the amount of transactions I'm doing. And that's why I want to keep a surplus of Joule to cover gas everywhere. So that way I'm just running these transactions once a week instead of daily. Just trying to save on some gas. You know, things are getting a little tight nowadays. We got to tighten up that belt and start saving some money. So, and then 2 on the items, I got that to auto send. I got that to auto send. Then I don't got no summoning going on right now. I put a complete hold on summoning until I get these wallets in order. So with all the stuff that I'm doing as far as the auto sell, auto buy, auto send, and all that stuff, I'm only going to be doing that once a week, and I'm just going to have everything shut off to auto except for questing and leveling. And then I'll get all my heroes moved around, get my pets all where they need to be, get all my pets issued to heroes. So over the next week or couple weeks or however long it takes, I have a lot of hero moving and pet moving to do. So that's why I'm trying to limit the amount of time I spend in here on this stuff. So with that said, that's where I'm sitting at with my Legion. So now remember, you can see all this stuff on here. There's a link to this in my description. There's also a link to this, and it'll bring you right into here. If you just go to YouTube, then you just go down to me and go to the playlist. That'll bring you over here. And there's my wallet tracker. There's the bullish meter, my Twitter, and my YouTube channel. So this is just a little hint, a little heads up, let you guys know what's going on. So I am working on some pretty cool stuff that I was hoping to release in April, but it's looking like it's probably going to be more towards May. But just a little bit of alpha here. If you come in here and poke around and do a little research and checking stuff out, there's a chance you might be able to find some alpha of what I'm working on. You know, like if you click on this, this is one of the pieces of art that I did. Well, I didn't do it. ChatGPT did it, but I had to put all the information in there to get this. So you got one of my heroes. This is actually a hero with an ID number. And most of his traits I made into his image. This is all of his good information. This is a little bit of a backstory. This backstory is probably going to change, but I'm working to get all this situated because this is going to end up becoming something kind of cool that I'm working on. So just a little something to keep your mind on and stuff you might come across in here. So if you keep your eye in here, you might see some things pop up here and there. Also, guys, if you got a YouTube channel and you want me to get it all kind of listed in here with some links, put some cool little stuff over here. Same thing with, you know, you want to go through and check other things out, you know, because I got Twitter in here, I got Discord in here, I got guilds in here, different tools that are in here. So if you go to the tools, right now it's kind of still working on it. But like DFK Helper, it's got the description, the website, the buy a coffee, the Discord. There's all kinds of stuff in here you can go check out. So this is part of the little alpha I'm working on here. So now I wanted to make this a community calendar, having a hard time figuring it all out. But this is what my goal is going to be. And I'm hoping that by May, I will be able to start doing these streams the way they're on here and start getting them released on a schedule instead of just whenever I get a chance to do them. I've been working around a lot of my personal schedule trying to get this all situated. So this is just a little thing that, you know, you can watch in here and see if I update or whatnot. And if you just don't care, you don't have to look at none of this. I'm just letting you know if you're interested in what I'm working on and what I'm doing, you can always check it out in there. So how many people bought the new Visage? The chef. I didn't get as many as I wanted to, but I did pick up, I think I picked up 6 or 9 of them. I don't remember. But those chef costumes, those are pretty cool. So I'm going to leave it here. So don't forget, if you want to know what's going on in the world of Zan, don't forget to subscribe. Would really appreciate a like. So thank you guys. Remember, keep moving forward.